Chumlee, a beloved figure from Pawn Stars, recently stunned the world when he collapsed in court upon hearing his sentence. This shocking moment not only sent ripples through the Pawn Stars fanbase, but also sparked curiosity about the personal struggles and challenges Chumlee has faced. Today, we take a closer look at that dramatic courtroom scene and reflect on how Chumlee's life has evolved since his time on Pawn Stars. In this video, we'll dive into the events that led to this shocking incident, exploring why Chumlee faced punishment and the significant changes in his life over the years. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss the intriguing stories, mysteries, and unique challenges he's encountered along the way. Prepare to be amazed by what we're about to uncover. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on the next video. Austin Chumlee Russell, the beloved star of Pawn Stars, has cemented his place in the hearts of TV fans everywhere. Known for his humor, easygoing nature, and one-of-a-kind personality, Chumlee captured the hearts of millions of viewers worldwide for over a decade. But after rising to fame, his life took a drastic turn as he faced serious legal challenges, opening up an entirely new and unexpected chapter in his life. Throughout his time on Pawn Stars, Chumlee was known not only for his hilarious one-liners and comedic situations, but also for carving out a reputation as a savvy collector. One standout moment came when he made the bold decision to buy a professional pinball machine, a move that left both the team and fans in awe. Beneath the playful clown persona, Chumlee quietly demonstrated his knowledge and expertise in the collectibles world, earning the respect of both his colleagues and the audience. Chumlee's fame extends beyond television, as he has successfully ventured into business with clothing lines, a candy brand, and live talk shows. These endeavors have earned him millions, with a significant portion of the profits helping him navigate the unexpected legal challenges he encountered. Despite his impressive success in business, however, Chumlee was not immune to personal struggles that would later shape his journey. As Pawn Stars soared to global fame, Chumlee entered a new phase of his career. Despite the success and recognition, he struggled with an internal battle that remained largely unseen by the public. Fame makes you think you're invincible, but in reality, I just wanted to find peace in life, Chumlee admitted. Personal challenges, mounting stress, and unforeseen legal issues forced him to confront a reality that no one, not even Chumlee himself, could have anticipated. Recently, Chumlee faced the darkest moment of his life when he entered the courtroom. The atmosphere grew tense as the judge prepared to deliver the final verdict. Upon hearing the announcement, Chumlee appeared overwhelmed, unable to accept the reality, and collapsed into a deep moment of reflection. The scene left everyone in the courtroom in stunned silence, the air thick with disbelief. This dramatic encounter between a beloved star and the justice system, with details previously unknown, will keep you on the edge of your seat. Despite facing numerous challenges, Chumlee has continued to earn the love and support of his fans. His genuine nature and unique personality have created a lasting connection with the audience. Though he no longer appears on screen as often, Chumlee remains an essential part of Pawn Stars, and his journey will always be remembered as a powerful testament to pursuing passions, overcoming obstacles, and navigating life's toughest moments. Chumlee, born Austin Russell, rose to fame thanks to his humor and relatable personality on Pawn Stars. As the show soared to new heights and Chumlee became a household name, his life took a dramatic turn. From his humble beginnings as a pawn shop employee, he transitioned into a life of luxury, acquiring expensive sports cars, a stunning mansion, and a remarkable collection of sneakers and jewelry that left many in awe. His extravagant shopping sprees and vibrant parties, shared widely on social media, quickly amassed millions of views, highlighting the stark contrast between his modest origins and his glamorous public persona. Chumlee became a household name not only for his hilarious moments on Pawn Stars, but also for the impressive growth of his personal brand. He opened a Chumlee candy store in Las Vegas and launched behind-the-scenes merchandise that fans eagerly embraced. However, with fame came mounting pressure, and Chumlee found it challenging to juggle his public image with his personal life. He candidly shared, "Fame makes you think you're invincible, but in reality, I just want to live a normal life." In March 2016, Chumlee's life took a dramatic turn when police raided his Las Vegas home as part of an investigation linked to sexual assault allegations. However, what truly shocked the public wasn't just the nature of the investigation, but what was uncovered during the search: items such as weapons and illegal substances. This revelation quickly became a trending topic on social media, prompting many to reassess their perception of the once beloved TV star. Although Chumlee always appeared cheerful and carefree on Pawn Stars, his real life painted a completely different picture. Social media exploded when a fan commented, "Chumlee is always happy on TV, but in real life, he's a totally different person." This sharp contrast between Chumlee's public persona and his personal struggles left the public shocked, sparking questions about the future of both the star and the Pawn Stars show. Following the search, prosecutors filed multiple felony charges against Chumlee, including possession of firearms and drugs, offenses that carried potentially severe consequences. If convicted, Chumlee faced up to 20 years in prison. Beyond the legal shock, these charges posed a major threat to the public image Chumlee had carefully cultivated over the years. The case sent shockwaves through the fan community, leaving many wondering if the TV star could overcome this massive hurdle and rebuild his life. The events in Chumlee's life have not only raised questions about his future, but also about the future of Pawn Stars. This incident became a shocking saga, with the TV star facing major challenges both legally and personally. While Chumlee remains a beloved figure on screen, the uncertainty surrounding his ability to overcome these obstacles and continue his career remains an open question. Austin Chumlee Russell, the beloved star of Pawn Stars, found himself facing one of the darkest moments of his life as his career was severely threatened. Known for his comedic moments on television, Chumlee is now battling serious allegations that could completely shake the public image he's spent years building. Chumlee's troubles began in March 2016 when police raided his Las Vegas home as part of an investigation into sexual assault allegations. However, what truly shocked the public wasn't the nature of the initial investigation, but what was uncovered during the search, including weapons, drugs, and related items. These findings quickly became a trending topic on social media, causing many to question the stark contrast between Chumlee's public image and the reality of his personal life. Chumlee's story highlights the dangers and temptations that substances can pose, leading to unforeseen consequences, especially for public figures. What are your thoughts on his journey? Let us know in the comments. If you have a different perspective, feel free to share it with us. Want to hear about another story? Just drop a comment and let us know. The shift in Chumlee's image sent shockwaves through the public, not only because of the legal allegations but also due to the stark contrast between the charming, lovable figure viewers knew on Pawn Stars and his real-life persona. The public was forced to confront an undeniable truth. Chumlee wasn't always the friendly, approachable character portrayed on screen. Social media posts, Interviews and discussions surrounding the case have caused many fans to rethink their perception of the TV star. The prosecutor in Chumlee's trial stressed the gravity of the case by outlining the weapons and controlled substances discovered by police. Chumlee was accused of possessing firearms and illegal substances, which posed a significant danger. Legal experts predict that if convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. Although Chumlee's lawyer argued that he had no prior criminal record and no intent to cause harm, the situation remains incredibly serious. The trial became increasingly tense as plea negotiations began, with not only Chumlee's personal freedom on the line but also the future of his career. Intense discussions unfolded between the lawyers on both sides, weighing every possible outcome. Despite Chumlee's long and successful career in entertainment, his public image hung in the balance, with the potential for it to be completely shattered if convicted. Chumlee's career has long been intertwined with Pawn Stars, the reality TV show that captivated millions of viewers. Known for his friendliness and humor, he became a beloved figure. However, the reality behind his public image has deeply disappointed his fans. As personal and legal crises continue to unfold, Chumlee finds himself at a critical crossroads, facing a pivotal moment in both his life and career. This case is not just a legal battle. It's a stark reminder of how fragile public image can be and the truth that often lies behind the screen. Chumlee has become a testament to how quickly the personal lives and careers of TV stars can change, showing that sometimes fame can't mask the darker aspects of their lives. The future of both Chumlee and Pawn Stars remains uncertain, with the public still waiting to see if he can overcome this challenge and rebuild his life. On the final day of the trial, the courtroom was packed, with some fans holding signs in support of Chumlee, while others wore Pawn Stars logo shirts. The atmosphere was both lively and tense, reflecting the intense public interest in the case. Judge Michael Davidson presided over the sentencing, and as Chumlee stood at the defendant's podium, preparing to hear the final verdict, the air in the room grew thick with anticipation. Every sound, including the rustling of papers from the court clerk, was amplified in the heavy silence. Chumlee reached a plea deal with the prosecution, pleading guilty to one charge related to firearms and a lesser charge of possessing controlled substances, while other charges were dropped. Judge Davidson took into account the mitigating factors as well as the troubling behavior outlined in the case file. Although Chumlee acknowledged his guilt, the judge stressed the seriousness of possessing unregistered firearms and controlled substances, which posed a significant threat to the community. The judge sentenced Chumlee to 3 years of probation with strict conditions, including close monitoring, counseling, regular drug testing, and 200 hours of community service. Additionally, the judge ordered the permanent forfeiture of all items seized during the investigation. What shocked the courtroom, however, was the strict condition attached to Chumlee's sentence. If he violated any terms of his probation, he would be immediately sentenced to 3 years in prison without the possibility of a retrial. The judge, in a stern tone, delivered the final verdict. "Mr. Russell, I am sentencing you to 3 years of strict probation, and any violation will result in immediate incarceration for 3 years. It was a moment that hit Chumlee like a heavy blow, a massive shock after months of turmoil and the looming threat of a lengthy prison sentence. As the judge continued reading the terms of the sentence, Chumlee's suppressed emotions suddenly overwhelmed him. Sweat began to bead on his forehead, and his voice grew distant, barely audible as it was drowned out by the chaotic thoughts racing through his mind. Chumlee suddenly stumbled and collapsed right there in the courtroom. His lawyer rushed to his side, attempting to calm him, but it was too late. The reality TV star, once known for his humor and light-hearted demeanor, now lay motionless in front of everyone. Security staff quickly intervened, while the sound of his labored breathing filled the tense silence. Medical personnel were immediately called in. One rushed to bring water, while another cleared the path to make room. Photographers captured the dramatic scene, and images of Chumlee unconscious in court quickly made headlines across entertainment news. Chumlee's friend, Lee, who once shared countless laughs with millions of viewers, now watches as his friend faces the serious consequences of past actions. Chumlee's life and career are at a pivotal crossroads, with many unanswered questions hanging over his future, and that of Pawn Stars. This situation is not just a legal shock, but also a harsh reminder of the stark contrast between the public personas of reality TV stars and the complexities of their personal lives. Austin Chumlee Russell's legal crisis reached its breaking point in court as he faced serious charges, culminating in his dramatic collapse right at the seat of justice. The courtroom was thick with tension as the final verdict was delivered. After pleading guilty and being sentenced to 3 years of strict probation, Chumlee completely broke down, collapsing on the spot, leaving everyone in the courtroom stunned. The shocking scene quickly made headlines across entertainment news. After the incident, fans and colleagues of Chumlee were understandably concerned. Rick Harrison, his longtime friend and colleague, was seen visiting him in the days following the event. On social media, hashtags like #ChumleeMan and GaddenPawn quickly spread, generating an outpouring of support for Chumlee. 3 days later, despite still being shaken, Chumlee's familiar smile reappeared in a video statement recorded at his home. In the video, he openly addressed the situation, admitting to his past mistakes and showing the world a man willing to face his own challenges. Facing the consequences of my actions is something that scares me deeply, Chumlee shared in the video. I need to make better choices, and I know the doctor was right. These heartfelt confessions marked a significant shift in Chumlee's public image. He was no longer the carefree or naive figure viewers had seen on screen, but a grown man learning how to confront his mistakes and seek redemption. Chumlee also admitted that fame and the life of a public figure had clouded his judgment, leading him to make mistakes that could cost him everything. Chumlee also shared that he is now focusing on recovery and making better choices in life. The show has been my family for many years, and I hope one day to make them proud, he said. While there has been no official announcement regarding his return to Pawn Stars, there are indications that the History Channel may be leaving the door open for him after his recovery. Chumlee is currently focused on meeting the court's requirements and working on legitimate projects, committed to rebuilding his life. This change marks not only a turning point in Chumlee's career, but also a new opportunity for him. His story has evolved into an inspiration, reminding us that while fame doesn't cause mistakes, it's how we rise after falling that truly defines us. If Chumlee does return, it will be the result of a journey filled with determination, sincerity, and the unwavering support of his fans. So, we've delved into the intense events surrounding Chumlee and the courtroom moment where he collapsed after hearing his sentence. This story has been both shocking and eye-opening, offering a glimpse into the challenges stars face beyond the spotlight. Chumlee has undergone many changes, and his journey hasn't always been smooth. His story serves as a reminder that fame doesn't shield anyone from life's hardships. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more inspiring stories. Share your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.